Are you ready? Because the world is about to shake again. Yep, he's coming back. Jungkook, the Golden Magne, the vocal leader of BTS, is about to be discharged from military service in army. Get ready now for his no-nonsense welcome. But why is this moment so important? Let's talk about it here. Military service in South Korea isn't just a national routine. It's a life-changing phase, especially for public figures like Jungkook. When he decided to step back from the global stage's glitz and glamour, the K-pop world felt like it lost its shine for a moment. Not because BTS disbanded or disappeared, but because Jungkook's presence has such a strong energy that brings vitality to the group's dynamics and the emotional connection between BTS and ARMY. Jungkook enlisted in the military at the end of 2023 alongside other BTS members. And from the moment he entered, fans have been counting down the days. If you will, it's like waiting for the sun to rise in the middle of the night. And now, the sun is starting to show again. Jungkook is expected to be discharged from military service in the middle of next year. But what's interesting isn't just the discharge date. What's more exciting is what happens after that. ARMY, the fan community known for its creativity and solidarity, is now in its most intense phase, the homecoming phase. You should know, this isn't just a small-scale project like banners or a tribute concert. It's more than that. There are countries where fans have installed LED screens on skyscrapers, others have rented billboards in Times Square, and there are even plans for a global project to simultaneously light up landmarks around the world, all to welcome one person, Jungkook. Why go to such lengths? Because Jungkook isn't just an ordinary idol. He's a generational icon, a symbol of hard work, and one of the most influential faces in the music industry today. Even during his military service, his solo songs continued to be played. 7. Standing Next to You, and his collaborations with international musicians still dominate the charts, even though he's not actively promoting himself publicly. And this isn't something that happens to every artist. Only those who have reached legendary status can achieve this. So you can imagine what will happen when he returns. Now let's discuss this theoretically, why Jungkook's discharge from military service has such a significant impact from the perspective of the entertainment industry, fan psychology, and the South Korean pop culture economy. From the entertainment industry perspective, Jungkook's comeback is like a reignition moment for BTS as a group. Although the members continued to support each other and the fandom remained active during his military service, his return could open a new chapter that is more mature and powerful. Remember, he entered military service at the peak of his career. He had already made his solo debut, broken global streaming records, and was even named one of the most influential Asian solo artists on global digital platforms. So when he returns, expectations immediately turn to, what's next? People will be waiting to see if he'll make an immediate solo comeback, collaborate again, or prepare for a full BTS reunion. From a fandom psychology perspective, this is fascinating. There's a theory called parasocial relationship, a one-sided connection between fans and public figures. In Jungkook's case, this connection is deeply rooted and complex. Many ARMYs grew up with BTS, feeling that their youth was shaped by the voices and spirits of the members, especially Jungkook, who always appeared honest, genuine, yet brimming with talent. So it's understandable that his temporary departure felt like losing a part of themselves. And now, after nearly 2 years, he's back. Psychologically, this is like closure and a reunion that can massively lift fans' emotions and spirits. And don't forget, there's an economic factor too. Every time a BTS member engages in major activities, especially after a hiatus like this, South Korea's economy gets a boost. From album sales, merchandise, concert tickets, even tourism. Many ARMYs have already started saving up to come to Korea just to be part of Jungkook's return. This isn't an assumption, it's a reality that's already happened before. When Jin left military training camp, the effects were felt everywhere. Especially with Jungkook, who has a super active global fan base. Additionally, what's making ARMY even more excited are the rumors and leaks about the big projects being prepared by Big Hit or HYE once Jungkook is released. There are speculations about a reunion concert, a BTS World Tour in 2026, and even the possibility of a military documentary film about the member who has just completed his mandatory military service. And we know Jungkook has a very cinematic side, from the way he sings, dances, and even speaks. So whatever he does, it will definitely be the center of attention. And when we talk about Jungkook's future after military service, one thing we must all understand is, this isn't just a comeback. It's the beginning of a new chapter in his life and career. And since we're talking about Jungkook, who always gives his all in everything he does, we can be sure he won't return half-heartedly. He will return with a much stronger vision, with a mission that he may have already been thinking about while he was in military camp. Up until now, many fans have been wondering, what will Jungkook's next move be? Will he continue as a solo artist? Will he reunite with the BTS members and prepare a new album? And this is what makes it intriguing. Because whatever decision he makes, it won't be an ordinary one. It will set the direction for the future of global K-pop music. We know that when Jungkook debuted as a soloist with 7, it wasn't just a catchy song that went viral on TikTok. It was a statement that he was ready to stand on his own, face the global industry, and set new standards for quality, visuals, and concepts. Even at 26, he already has a more accomplished career than many veteran artists. And now, with the added experience of military service, with all the mental, physical, and disciplinary pressures, his character has undoubtedly evolved, not into someone else, but into a sharper, wiser, and more prepared version of himself. This is where many K-pop analysts begin to speculate. Some say there's a high likelihood Jungkook will release a full solo album around the end of the year, which would serve as a sort of redemption. Fans are missing him, and Jungkook knows it. He's not the type to make fans wait too long without a reason. But there's another intriguing possibility, a BTS comeback as a group. Yes, you heard that right. By 2025, all BTS members will have completed their military service. And what does that mean? We can hope for the biggest reunion in modern K-pop history. Imagine it. 7 men who were separated due to national duty, reuniting on one stage, with a level of maturity and experience far more complex. This could be history, bro. And Jungkook, as the golden magne who has already successfully explored his solo side, could very well become the center of creativity in BTS's new era. Does that mean BTS will change their music style? It's possible. Will they have more international concerts? Very likely. But one thing is clear, Jungkook's return isn't just big news. It's like a signal that the big wheel is ready to turn again. ARMY knows that BTS and their fans have always had an unbreakable connection. But there's something that will come alive again once all the members, especially Jungkook, are active again. It's like a flame that makes the fandom not just alive, but exploding. And don't forget Jungkook's role as a bridge between generations. You know, the 4th generation of K-pop is currently booming, with new groups having super strong concepts and fan bases that are just as passionate. But Jungkook, he's right in the middle. Still young, still relevant, but also already has veteran experience. This is a very strategic position. He can be an inspiration for rookies, but also a standard for legends. What does that mean? He can be the leader of a new generation without losing the star aura of the previous generation. We also need to talk about Jungkook's personal side. During his military service, many fans saw how he grew in silence. He didn't appear much in the media, but his letters to fans, snippets of information from fellow soldiers, and even glimpses of his official photos all showed one thing. He's still the Jungkook we know. But now he's calmer, more masculine, and seems even more resilient. And this is important, because the world is now craving public figures who aren't just handsome and talented, but also have values, consistency, and a heart. When he returns, the world won't just see Jungkook as a pop star, but also as a role model, someone who went through military discipline, emerged as a mature man, and is ready to face the world without losing his smile. And maybe at that moment, we'll all realize that it's not just ARMY waiting for Jungkook, but the world.